If the Democratic Party is smart, and I'm speaking specifically, Hakeem Jeffries, Greg Meeks, Jim Clyburn, Barack Obama, Kamala Harris, Biden, all the establishment leaders, they would get 100% behind Zohran for the general, and they would do it this week to set the tone, because they're not going to beat MAGA trying to do old establishment like they've been doing the last couple of years. That's not going to work. And so they better understand. I wish they would have understood this before, but there are superstars in the Democratic Party.
Jamal Bowman spoke with Dropsite News at Zohran Mamdani's HQ as results came in.
You know, AOC is one of them. You know, some people disagree with her. Whatever you disagree with, she's still a superstar. Now, Zohran's another one. You got to uplift your superstars, man. Like, you know, I'm a sports fan. You got to let your great players make plays to win championships. You can't put them on the bench and say we're going to put some 70-year-old white man in charge of some committee thinking like that's what
May he rest in peace.
That's good for America. That don't make sense. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cuss.
And the man was preaching.
Richie Torres, doesn't this suggest that Richie Torres is vulnerable and somebody like a Jamal Bowman should run against him?
Inconsequential. Can we stop talking about Richie Torres?
Not as long as he's
Richie
in Congress.
Torres is a whack mother. Let Richie Torres keep doing his and let's keep doing our. We don't care about Richie Torres, son. Richie Torres is not consequential. Please, let's stop uplifting for him. We don't need Richie Torres.
I love this dude. Speaking of Richie Torres, a guy who does absolutely nothing for his district. He has become a shill for the Israeli government instead of serving the people who elected him. Time for a primary, you think? For Mamdani,
How many more New Yorkers? How many more New Yorkers will you detain? How many more New Yorkers without charge? Do you believe in the First Amendment? Do you believe in the First Amendment, Tom Homan?
When we asked Tom Homan, all he had to answer for that cruelty was a smirk. Because there is no answer for taking a man from his pregnant wife, who is due to deliver their newborn child in a month, from their Columbia University apartment, a day after that same man, Mahmoud Khalil, wrote to Columbia University and said he feared for his life. The cowardice that is on display across our city and our state is unacceptable. New Yorkers are looking to us. They are looking to their leaders for courage and for conviction. And what they are finding instead is collaboration. And that is just simply unacceptable.
I don't know about any of y'all, but I like those who lead through directly calling out guys like border czar Tom Homan, who says the ICE raids are, quote, not going too far.
But with that new notoriety, Mamdani is now the target of vicious, vulgar attacks.
Go f*** yourself, you terrorist. Matter of fact, you're gonna wash my European feet. You filthy f***ing sand. Hey, you f***ing Muslim piece of f***ing shit. I hope a f***ing illegal puts a f***ing bullet in your f***ing head. Get out of my country.
And this is the response from MAGA, but what do you know? Maybe there's something here, everyone, because would you look at that? Of note, Mamdani was at an AEW event, taking it all in, with what we can confidently conclude is that he is a big fan of professional wrestling. It is time to primary a lot of the Dem establishment. Senator Chuck Schumer, should be on that list. Hakeem Jeffries should also be on that list. The number is only going to grow here.
Good morning, everyone. We are approaching the dawn of a new era in New York City. We are turning the page on the corrupt politics of the past that made this the most expensive city in the United States of America. Today, I am filled with gratitude for the more than 50,000 volunteers that have powered this campaign for the last 8 months. for the tens of thousands more who have already cast their ballots. We've shown that by focusing on the issues of working and middle-class New Yorkers across this city, that by listening instead of lecturing, that by creating a politics of no translation, New Yorkers will join you in your fight for a new city. What we offer is a way to sustain this city that I so deeply love.
If I may. Oh. So this is what winning feels like, huh? My God. We are so down as a country. Mentally, seeing our brothers and sisters and our neighbors, our family being beaten, physically, emotionally taking a toll. To get a win is just like the spirit is lifted. Like, oh, there is a way of fighting fascism, and it's not centrism and it's not liberalism. It's that. Because centrism and liberalism would get you Andrew Cuomo. It would get you someone like that. Someone who has the same donors as Donald John Trump. That's how you want to fight fire with fire? No. I have a lot of thoughts on this. The first is, I am not surprised that the entire Dem establishment went and endorsed Andrew Cuomo. Could have endorsed Brad Lander, could have endorsed anybody else, but no. They endorsed someone who is as corrupt as they. So there are some traits that they share. It is also this. The Dem establishment fears someone like Zohran Mamdani because what he serves to the electorate who are unhappy with centrist Dems is an alternative. Is someone who has shown that he does care about you, that he will fight for you, that he's not just the, oh, well, I'm not Trump answer. He's showing that he wants to improve a city that has become so unaffordable for so many people because of what liberals have allowed. I'm like truly, like I haven't felt this way politically in a while. Just hopeful, cautiously optimistic, but hopeful. Because as I'm watching a Dem establishment that is throwing $1 bajillion behind his opponent, while Mamdani is pure grassroots, small donors, what gets me is just how badly they wanted him to lose. Because what he poses is a direct threat. What is the threat? Money out of politics. That's it. A lot of Dems take the same money that some Republicans take. They do have some sense of morals. But when it comes to this, and having a clear-cut vision for the number one city in the United States of America, on top of that, potentially serving as a snowball effect throughout the country, it just shows this as well. That this whole, oh, a lot of young people are turning right. No, it's because of the candidates that y'all put up. I said this yesterday. If the Pod Save America guys can finally, at the last hour, last second even, get on board with Mamdani and praise him, kind of shows something. And I don't even like dudes. But it shows something. Liberalism will only get you so far. Leftism will serve you. There is a clear-cut distinction, and I am just so happy for these results. And now he gets to go beat Eric Adams, who is going to have not just the Dem establishment, but Republicans as well, like Charlie Kirk and Riley Gaines and George Santos and probably Trump. Because if you remember, Eric Adams, it seems, called in a favor with the Trump administration. That is the last final boss hurdle that Mamdani has to get over, and I am confident that he will. It's just nice to have some hope, because it seems like we haven't had it in a while. And are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports, and or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.